Welcome to Fastang 444. In this video I will show you 4 final showdowns, and these were all on the same day. I call these Super Pro days. All the top players are playing today, and unless you get into a level 10 or comparable to a level 10 vehicle for the final showdown, you will not have much of a chance against the top players. So this is Arena 11. Normal direction I would head is where that yellow arrow is, but I am going to try to influence the finish northwest.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
All right, great, that worked. So let's see, where is this? This isn't towards the Baja. This looks like this is west of Horizon, Mexico. Let's see when I open up the map, once I get a little closer. This looks similar to a head-to-head for Arena, what would that be, 16, where you would take the drag strip west out of Horizon, Mexico, and go over towards the ravine. Let's see. I need to open up the map and see exactly where I need to go. Okay, it is right in the ravine, the finish. So I paused that actually when I opened up the map, but I just opened it up for a second, and my initial thought was I would go all the way to the triangular shaped intersection, which is where the bridge is, and then angle over into the ravine. But I decided, kind of a split-second decision here, I would just take a direct route. I know I may have to deal with some rocks that are on the edge of the ravine. Hopefully it doesn't cause me to lose this like that. That's what I was concerned about. Fortunately, I roll over onto my wheels and there's a gap right between the rocks, so I get the win.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator! Head-to-heads complete. Get ready.
This is Arena 16, and the yellow arrow shows the direction I typically would head, but things are different today.
For the final showdown!
In this second game, I am near this Audi RS6. We are both trying to influence the finish north towards Horizon Baja along the coast, so the odds of it going this direction are more likely with 2 vehicles heading this direction. I'm actually not surprised that this worked. As I said, there's 2 vehicles heading this direction, and that being a level 2, I think that is a factor. Now I am just going to try and take a direct route over to the finish point, and even though that is a level 2, it is more of a level, I don't know, 8 or 9 speed car on the pavement. So I don't think I am going to be able to beat them off-road, but I will forge ahead and see how I do. And when I get to this point, I can see them on the pavement, on the mini-map. And this may be close, but it looks like I am just narrowly going to get the win. I am. It's actually not as close as I thought it might be.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator! Get ready for the final showdown!
In this third final showdown, this is in the northeast, and I am going to try to influence the finish into Copper Canyon for Arena 4, and you can see typically the yellow arrow is the direction I would head, but Super Pro Days, there are pros in this final showdown in level 10, so let's give this a try and see if this works. Alright, I exit right at 3 seconds. That's a good exit. Someone actually left early and was eliminated. I'm not sure what vehicle they were in, but more importantly, I influenced the finish into Copper Canyon. Yes. I need to open up the map to verify that. Okay, it is. So pretty much just follow this road with the exception of that hairpin turn. When I get closer, I can cut across that. I found when influencing the finish into Copper Canyon, it's wise to stay on the road. There are a lot of obstructions this direction, and if you think you're going to take a shortcut off-road, you may wind up rolling off that bridge and resetting. You're hitting boulders and trees and all kinds of obstructions. So just keep it on the road, with the exception of there is a hairpin turn just before the finish up here. Let's see here. Keep it on the road. Another bridge. You can see how that drops off. Roll and reset there under the railroad tracks. I can verify that happens. I've done that and lost races through here. Alright, here's that hairpin turn that's coming up. I can cut across. Watch out for a few trees. There's the railroad track. Don't go on that. You actually can, but then that takes into account. You roll and reset, you lose the game. And I typically don't like doing this. I despise people that do this, pausing, slow rolling before the finish, but there was someone in this game that has done that to me so many times. It has infuriated me. I'm not normally a vindictive person, but I was this time. In this fourth game and final showdown, I will show you the beginning and some entertaining moments along the way through this game that I started here in the west. Here's a drop. I went to take the level 3 focus. Someone else takes it. So I will drive along the coast. They wind up taking more of a eastbound route towards the crop circles. So I just stayed on the beach all the way over towards the traffic circle that is on the west coast, and I go by that, and then I see that the next arena is just ahead, so I will park over behind this billboard, use this as cover, let my vehicle go opaque on the mini-map. I am not visible on the mini-map, and watch this. A car will come by. They are also in a level 1 Nissan Tsuru. They go flying by me. They are heading away from the direction of a head-to-head. Another car is over there heading the direction of a head-to-head. They engage in a head-to-head with them, so I just come over here and take this level 3 Ford Focus, which is what I missed out on at the beginning, and then there's a level 5 Porsche 911, so I will take that. I will jump ahead here. I am on the suspension bridge, and I opened up the map and saw that the final arena is going to be around Atlantis to Tula. And there's a head-to-head that leads over that direction here, and look what I have. It's another level 5, so I engage in a head-to-head with them, and off we go. And I recognize this finish point. I just need to stay on the road. There is a dirt road that angles over towards the finish. Once I get around this next turn, they wind up going off-road right at that point, taking more of a direct route, but there are more obstacles that they have to deal with. They have to go through, let's see, trees and the waterways from downstream from Cascade Falls, and as you can see, I just need to get over on this dirt road, angle over to the finish. Watch out for a few random trees over here. Looks like someone just lost a head-to-head. They're just parked there. I think they were, I don't know, maybe they're just parked there. But I get over to the finish, and I am going to head into Atlantis to Tula as I am leveling up, in case there are some higher level drops. We'll take the Exocet, and I see a level 4, and then I see a level 5 Maserati. I will take the Maserati. It has a higher top speed, and this is getting later in the game where I need the fastest possible car because I am going to try to influence the finish west. So I am heading back over to the road that goes through the tunnels. Over here, glance at that drop, glance at that drop. No thanks. So I will just park here and wait for the final showdown. I'll open up the map and show you where I am going to try to influence the finish for Arena 9. And that is where you typically would exit for Arena 9, but today things are different. This is Super Pro Days. While I was waiting for the final showdown, here comes a level 9 Andretti Beetle.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final.
So I thought they were going to head the same direction, influence the finish this direction, and I considered going the other direction, but then they drive off, so they will be out of position. But that car and another car are on the mini-map nearby, so the three of us being in this portion of the final arena will influence the finish the direction I am heading. 2-second exit, not bad. I just continue this direction, and I will slow this next part down. 3.5 miles. Then it goes to 3.4 before the finish point appears. So I know I am heading the right direction before the finish point appears. All right, great. The finish was influenced this direction, so this worked along with the help of the other two random cars. And I need to open up the map here. Recently I lost a final showdown that I influenced. I thought it was towards the Aerodrome, but it was more towards Muleg, and this is towards the Aerodrome. So I just need to pretty much follow the highlighted blue route. And there is an exception. My friend Mike Mechanic showed me there's a shortcut ahead where you can cut across a dirt road and eliminate one of the turns going to the Aerodrome. Where is it? It's straight ahead here. Right here. This little bit of a shortcut Mike showed me. Thanks, Mike. And then take this over to the other dirt road that leads to the drag strip in the Aerodrome. avoid these obstructions on the right, and then angle over to the finish. Watch out for a few planes, and that level 9 Beetle comes flying in late. And this is a record for me, 4 influenced finishes in one day. I know some people call it manipulated, but I think influenced sounds less nefarious, doesn't it?
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos, and if you do, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Just click that link on the bottom right. It doesn't cost anything and it helps me out a little bit. Thank you.